Well, hello there. Come on in. I'm Chris Brown. I'm your humble chimney sweep. I was just going over your chimney inspection report, but now that you're here, make yourself comfortable. Let's go over it together, shall we? Okay, now let's take a look at the inspection report and see how it reads out. This is a generic report. This is exactly what you will get, only your information obviously will be filled into all these blanks. The upper right-hand corner of the report is the legend. Each one of these initials pertain to something. A is consistent with the age of the chimney. B, see comments below. C, repairs needed. D, need further evaluation. Or E, not applicable. And they're placed into the boxes next to the parts of the chimney that can be easily identified in this diagram. And then, of course, you'll find my comments here below. Now, let's take a look at your personal report. So stay with me. Hey, what a great looking house. It's a super location too, by the way. It's not Virginia. It's in North Carolina, but it's still nice. Let's take a look at the tops of your chimney. So all three chimneys have these wagon tops. That's what I call them. Some people call them traditional caps. All three of them are screened up so to keep the creatures out. So the top's keeping the water out. The screen's keeping the animals out, the birds and the squirrels. Back chimney rather, you can see it has a cricket back here. These crickets are code required. Any chimney broader than 30 inches. It's there for your protection. Your chimney is about a 11 and 12 pitch, which simply means it's steep. Rain pours down here. If it hits the back of the chimney like it's hitting on the front chimney here, see there's no cricket here, it hits this copper flashing and then just slides back up underneath the shingles, and that's an eventual leak, so that's no good. All three fireplaces have gas keys, gas valves. The wood burner is using it for the log lighter, right? And remember what we talked about on the log lighter, there is no pilot on that, so make sure that we wad up a little newspaper. Tell your wife, she's the pyromaniac in the family, wad up a little newspaper, stick it underneath the wood, light the paper first, then turn the gas on. This gas is, there's a ball valve behind there with a hole in it, and what that means is it's all on or all out, or all off. So when you turn it, bang, that gas is roaring through those pipes, so keep that all in mind. And then you can see this one, I just put the key in the front of it. It's using it as a service valve, perfectly okay. Using it for a service valve on these working set of vented gas logs here. And so that's perfectly okay to do that. The other two vented gas log sets, you can see that they're plumbed properly. They're all of them working. Here's this one going for you. Remember that with the gas log sets, and both the gas logs are installed in prefab fireplaces, they put the required damper stop on here, but it's really kind of useless on these butterfly style dampers. So what you need to know is this is the little handle to open and shut the damper. Just don't touch it. Just leave it in the open position. Here's a reason why the stops are important. Here's the reason why the dampers need to be open 24/7. If you closed it in the summertime, close the dampers in the summertime. Now, we're not talking about your wood burner. We're just talking about the two gas log sets now. You close the dampers, you forget to open them, you fire up the logs. The next stop on your list is the hospital, right? Because you're going to fill the house up with something you can't see or smell, right? Carbon monoxide. So leave the dampers alone. Leave them in the open position. Take your chimney sweeps, your humble chimney sweep's word for it. Wood burner, beautiful shape, right? Needs to be swept out. When I come to sweep it out for you, we'll light the pilots. If you need the pilots on the other fireplaces lit up, we'll be glad to do that for you. You could see the significant amount of creosote buildup in here, smoke chamber area. And let's see, that gas log starter was originally in this wood burner was gas logs, and that's what this ball valve, useless but not causing you any problems. You can go ahead and leave it in. Someday it'll disappear because your plumber will come and replace the wand or whatever, and he'll just remove that thing altogether. Attic looks good. Clearances up there is fine. So Folks have questions for me, give me a call, 704-526-6348. You can always email me at chris@affordablesweep.com. Thanks.